Conquering Mount Scrapmore with Brenda. I'm Brenda, and today we're here with an episode of the Quilters Challenge. Yes, it's the Quilters Challenge, and you're probably wondering what has happened. Yes, so am I, and so is my spouse. But anyway, so let's get into all the other stuff, and then we'll talk about what's happened. First, let's do our shout-outs, because I'm going to forget those. The first shout-out is the Stitching Post. Now, they have all sorts of fun tutorials in there, and you know, the Rob is there and he's giving all sorts of fun tutorials. Like, the Stitching Post is a wonderful place to go, and they also talk about machines and everything else. So it's all about education and play and all these fun blocks that Rob Appel comes up with. Now, the other channel I'm talking to you about today is Mona from Mona Did What, and that one is such fun. I just love her stuff there because she just has a lot of fun on that channel. So if you guys are interested in both of them, both of those links are going to be in our show notes below, and with the YouTube links, and we're just going to have some fun. You guys got to give them some words of love and encouragement. Now, helping us out, if you want to help us out, make comments, thumbs up, share, like, subscribe. Hype is supposed to be a new thing, and it's supposed to be really good, and hit the bell so you don't miss any content. And what happens is then our video goes forward, and we can give more free patterns and free things to more quilters, and just have a little bit more fun going on here too, right? So also we have a Facebook group. It's warm and welcoming. We have a virtual sewing room there that's open 24/7. It's hosted by Discord for the Facebook group members, and we have all sorts of fun chats and community chats and fabric exchanges by countries, and the admins work very hard in there, but they have asked for some help. Please agree to the rules and answer the questions when you're going in, because you know they want to keep that a nice safe space for quilters. I speak for free to quilting guilds and quilting groups, so if you're looking for a speaking engagement, please contact me under the About tab. You'll find my email address, or you can message me directly under the Facebook group. I'm a little faster on Facebook than I am on email. Also, if you guys have shout outs, send me the link and the name of the person. That would be perfect. Then I will add them to my shout out list. Just don't tell them when it's going to come, because we're trying to do something sneaky and fun for people. And I'd be happy to hear from you. About tab has my email address, or you can message me directly through the Facebook group. Also, I'm involved with 2 collaborations. This is one, and this one's called the Quilters Challenge. Now, this one is involving Future Cat from New Zealand, Kelly from Kelly Quilts Plus, and then Kelly from Silly Moon Quilting, Sam Alberts, Deb from Sewing with Debbie, and this one is Michelle from Bits and Pieces. This is her challenge today. And the other one is Back to Basics, and that was organized by Donna from Handmade by Ying with Donna. And she's assembled a crew of YouTubers that are putting out videos that are going back to the basics. And it's all sorts of fun, and we're just, you know, it's all the really cool things that you need to know as a beginner. But you might need a refresher if you've been quilting for a while and picked up some bad habits, like I have. I know I've picked up some bad habits. Now, when this drops, Twinkle Twinkle or Mystery Sew Along will be underway, and we're just having so much fun with that Twinkle Twinkle. The next Mystery Sew Along is Happy Scrappy Overflow, and it starts May 13th. May 13th is not that far away. But anyways, we're going to have a great time in there. And also you're going to find the Zoom sew dates, and it's the first Saturday every month from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, because I'm in Alberta, Canada. Now, let's talk about Michelle's challenge, shall we? Her challenge was take your favorite fabric and make something. I have had an addiction to Asian inspired prints for decades. Oh my god, every time I see an Asian inspired print, I buy it. I had quite a bit of this. Actually, there were 2 stacks taller than this by the time I just cut my colors. This is all the low volume. This is all the low volume stock I haven't touched yet, because I've been making very colorful quilts with. 2 stacks this high. 2! Oh my god. I pulled it all out and I started cutting it, and I decided, okay, for this Quilters Challenge, this fabric will be offered up for you know, whatever I'm doing. And I'm just kind of like, yeah, we need to move it out. Part of my goal is to get rid of my little scrap bins and put them in with my fabric and yardage. So all of this stuff was sitting in fabric and yardage, right? And I wasn't getting to it, and I wasn't getting to it. And every time I walk into a quilt store and I see more Oriental or Asian inspired prints, I would buy them because I have an addiction, and I don't want people judging, and I want people coming at me, but I can't leave this stuff in this store. So what I did is I went and touched every piece of fabric I had in my sewing room, and I pulled it all out and I started cutting it. Now I cut it into 6.5. Just going to show you here right quick. 6.5 by 12.5 inch bricks. Now with these bricks, because a lot of this Asian fabric I found was really large scale. It was like, wow, this, I mean, some of the motifs on here are just huge, or they're really busy, or, you know, like they have this kind of like craziness going on. And here's, a, you know, chrysanthemum, right? I mean, this kind of thing. It's all beautiful fabric, but it's all, again, that large scale, you know, the large scale fabric that everybody struggles with. And I'm sitting there, okay, if I go a large 12.5 by 6.5, then it won't matter if it's large scale or not, because I'll get enough of the picture to make this work. Well, I started doing that, and I was like, okay, the simplest thing for me to do with all of this stuff is, because my goal is to make charity quilts, right? Is, all right, we're just going to do something very simple. And then I found the panels, and I was like, oh, good grief, I found panels as well. Because normally I don't buy panels, but I did find some absolutely, here, let me show you these panels. Well, now I have panels, right, like this. You know, this little kimono panel is just gorgeous. And I'm like, okay, so I have to figure out how to incorporate those as well into these quilts. So we sat down and we did a little planning, and we had a lot of fun, and we found a whole bunch of other little fun little panel things. So we decided, okay. But anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put Michelle's video, her challenge video, in here, and then I'm going to show you the quilts I've made already. But this is the pile, these are the piles I'm still working on. So I'm taking all of my Asian fabric and I'm making charity quilts based on Michelle's, you know, take your favorite fabric and make something. Because I think it's time I moved out my Asian fabric. So here's where her video goes.
Hi, I'm Michelle from Bits and Pieces Quilting, and I am thrilled to be taking part in the Quilter Circle Challenge. And today, my challenge for all of those in the Quilter Circle Challenge is to use a piece of your very favorite fabric. I have a few pieces. It's going to be a hard choice, but there are a few that I am just so reluctant to use because I love them so much. So this is my challenge, and I'm really interested to hear from you as to why the fabric is your favorite, and if you have any memories to share about that fabric, where you got it, what attracted you to it in the first place, and why you've been holding on to it for this time. And how long have you been holding on to it? I know what piece I'm going to use because I'm going to respond to my own challenge, but I'm so keen to see what you're going to do. Thanks, friends. It's been fun working with you, and I look forward to seeing your challenge results.
Okay, we just moved those other fabric piles out of the way so I could show you the 6 quilts. I'm only going to show you one, but we had made 6 quilts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 quilts already, and the pile's not gone. So this is how much fabric I had. And I was like, oh, good grief, what have I done? Right? So I'm now trying to sit there, okay, we have some addiction issues here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, I'll show you this one, here somewhere in the middle. Let's start there. And because we took the panels, and we made the panels that would fit into a 12.5 inch square block. Because when you sew 2 of those 6.5 by 12.5, so you end up with a 12.5 inch unfinished block. So we took the panels and we cut them all down, and the ones that were just under 12.5 we made to 12.5 square, and then some were rectangles, so we made them to 12.5 by 24.5, so they would take up 2 spots. So anyways, we did have some panels that took 24 by 24. So you'll see what I'm talking about, and we just started adding in panels where we could. Oops, this is going the wrong way. So so there you can see, and just okay, we have some large scale prints. Where is it here? Like where here? Right here. So anyways, what we did is we took we had some fun with this. We took some license with what we were doing. And of course, here's another, a panel that fit 12.5 by 24.5. Now we're just going to flip this over to the other side. Okay. And, we just, all of this stuff, like I say, a lot of it is such large scale that you actually lose the pattern if you don't do it that way. So here, we're going to show more of this. So this is all the blues and blacks. Oh, here, where is this? The blues and blacks. This lady is the right side up in the quilt, but she's upside down for this. And like I say, there's another one that's upside down. But when you open the quilt out in full, because we're just half opening it. So what we're going to do, okay, I'm just going to give it to hubby. He can help straighten it out. So what we're going to do is we're going to take pictures of these and put them on the community page so you can see these pictures. Now, as I go through the rest of that pile, we're going to put more pictures up. And this is based on Michelle's challenge of take your favorite fabric and make something. Well, my gig is making charity quilts, so I'm making charity quilts. So this is okay, what we're going to do. Now, we don't expect you to make a quilt for each one of these challenges. And we don't expect that you have piles and piles and piles of your favorite fabric like I did. Like, we're not expecting you to be that way at all. So, but what are you going to make with your favorite fabric? Like, this is something I want to see. And if you do part of the Facebook group, please post it. If you're not part of the Facebook group and you don't want to have any association with Facebook, you can put it on our community page as well. And that way others can see what you've made. So I would be delighted to have you post your things on my page, showing me what we did with Michelle from Bits and Pieces, her challenge. Okay, anyways, I hope you guys stay well and your 1/4 inch is working great. And yes, this was a lot of sewing, and I'm very happy to make these quilts. I'm just thrilled that it's now being used, and I've made some pretty cool looking quilts. I mean, some of them are a little crazy, but they're really inspiring. So I would like to see your work too. Okay, you guys take care and stay well until we see each other again. All right, bye. My husband and I would like to thank you for all of your support and watching our videos and sharing and liking. It has just been, you've put us on such an amazing journey, and we are having so much fun. I hope everything is going so well in your life, and your 1/4 inch is perfect. Everything is working out for you. And we're just so happy to be part of your life, and you having, like I say, you're watching us. I was just so thrilled that you're doing that. So I want to say goodbye, and I want to thank you with all my heart. Okay? Take care. Bye.